Give it a minute. Okay. Let's give this shit a minute. Are we laggy? I might be laggy. Okay, now it says excellent connection. Okay. Hi! Today was a really bad day. Except the one good thing about. Okay, the one really good thing. Okay, actually, it wasn't too bad. Work was really bad, that's what I should say. Because this morning Taylor Swift came out with the vault tracks and we got to solve the vault tracks. Swifties did. And then I saw my best friend. She drove by me and I was walking to work. And I've just been having a really rough day. So at my Chick-fil-A, our dining room is still closed. Because starting next Thursday is the last day, we'll be closed for like 2 months or more. Probably like 2.5 months. Because we're getting a remodel. A really nice freaking remodel. I'm really excited for it. So my boss owns 2 Chick-fil-A's. Mine is the district location. Mountain View Village location is the other one. So we'll be like working there. Anyone who wants to work gets to work there for the time being. I'm really pumped because their dining room is open and people have just been really mean about the fact our dining room is closed. Like, it was like all weekend, Friday and Saturday, and then a lot of today. Every time, so we were supposed to tell people when they come to our doors, because so our double doors, we have like this like shelving set up for DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever. All the delivery shit. And so the front door's still open, but like we have like who knows how many signs. We have like a big red sign. We have other signs saying we're closed, we're getting a remodel soon. Like our dining room is closed. Don't be like stupid. And anytime any of us drop someone in the parking lot, they're like, oh sorry, our dining room's closed. People have been so mean. Like, I think the only funny part was Saturday when someone said freaking Democrats. Because that was really funny. That part was funny. But just how people have been acting, how people just, I'm like, oh my god, it's not our, like, they act like it's our fault that our dining room is closed. I'm like, we have no control over any of that. Ugh. I can't spilled. Uh-oh. Thank god I have a napkin in here. So today was rough because people were just mean. And then people have just been really mean in general. The customers have. And this lady came in like demanding a refund. So we were like 3 people short today because some people caught the COVID Delta variant. Like, that's real. And so I know we had to wait a while for some of the food, which is not our fault at all. It's no one's fault when we're understaffed. But this lady's order, like, we were literally like about, it came onto the counter, we were about to run it to her car, comes up to me, I didn't know it was her until like we found the order like on the counter getting ready to run. Was like, how can I get my money back? Was like just being so rude, and just people are so entitled in Utah and act like we're only serving them. But like, did you not see when the lady walked in? Like, did you not see that our counters were covered in orders? Did you not see that we're working our asses off trying to get these orders out? Did you not see how long our drive-thru line is? Like, you're not the only one, sweetie. Just because you do the mobile app and you're there doesn't mean people weren't there before you. Go figure. And it's just, a lot of people have been like that lately. People are just so entitled. People get so fucking mean, and I'm just like, I'm over it. Sometimes when people get really mean, like a kind of like mockingly mean is how it's felt. I kind of get triggered after being verbally abused for a long time. So today I'm just kind of like, felt kind of sad. Like, I haven't felt like this in years. And I'm just like, yeah, I feel like shit. So I got McDonald's ice cream and McDonald's caramel frap. And I decided I want to come on the YouTube channel and just talk about it. Whenever I get talked down to in any sense, like over and over and over, it's been like the past few days, it's been like that. A lot of people have been doing it. A lot of customers who aren't very nice. It just brings back a lot of really bad memories, really bad emotions, and I'm just like, go away. And I haven't felt this way in a long time. Like, this has been a long time me feeling like this. So I'm just like, yeah, I feel sad. Kind of want to cry. Kind of did cry. Took a nice nap when I got home from work. Been submersing myself in Taylor Swift and Harry Potter. Yes. I'm grateful to have the most amazing friends and family and support team in my entire life. I'm grateful for my coworkers. I know I'm loved. Shit just sucks. Shit just sucks sometimes. I'm truly grateful for all the amazing people surrounding me now. And it's just been, I always feel better. I was like, I've melted, but that's fine. I always feel better just like knowing that I'm in a really good spot in general. I am kicking ass. We're adulting, we're getting there. It's just sometimes it's really hard. And I'm just like, can people like just be nice, please? Just a little bit? That's all I'm asking. Hi, Fernando. People have been really shitty today. Customers are just driving me crazy. Like, I'm at my wit's end here. Like, I'm ready to start beating them with the fly swatter we have. Like, I said that to one of my coworkers. I'm like, I'm ready to just start beating the customers with a freaking fly swatter. Because they're being awful. And I don't get why. Like, I understand frustration that our dining room is still closed. Yes, you're allowed to be like, I'm frustrated. It's okay. Like, people are allowed to be frustrated. I don't care if you're frustrated or a little upset, if you're like, oh, when I tell customers that, I don't care. But the second you just start being really verbally mean, start yelling at us, start saying it's our fault, start ranting about COVID, saying we're like this, we're like that, ranting about how we're Democrats. Yes, I did. I unlocked the vault. Oh my gosh, Fernando. I had woken up to that post on Instagram. It had only been like 3 minutes when I woke up and saw that on her post. And I was really pumped about it. So we get Babe, we get Better Man, another Ed Sheeran collab, Phoebe Bridgers collab, we get the 10-minute version of All Too Well. And one is called Winter Forever, Message in a Bottle. Jordan, because Jordan, I actually feel okay right now. I have not been in the mood to talk about anything. I'm just here ranting and just like, no, I tried to watch the Big Brother episode and I was just like, I can't do this right now. Like, I just needed. And then I got ice cream and this, and I'm like, I'll go live on my channel because I haven't posted anything for a while. Jordan, meet Fernando. Fernando, meet Jordan. She's a very good friend. And Fernando is a really good friend / subscriber. But I'm really, really stoked for Taylor Swift. Really, really stoked. And the CDs. Oh my gosh, the CD art is beautiful. Oh, her CD art is beautiful. Like, it's just exciting. Because Red was such, like, a big part of, like, me being 15. It says, all I need is Harry Potter and Starbucks. I've had this for, like, 5 years. Yeah, I literally got this, like, 5 years ago to the date. Or somewhere really close to it. All I need is Harry Potter and my Starbucks. It's not Starbucks brand, but it works. I don't even know if you can find this anymore. I hope you can. I remember it was 5 years ago, I was living in Arizona and I found it. And I flipped my shit. And for a while, I was like, should I get it? Should I not get it? Because I'm like, I don't know if I should spend my money. I don't know if I should do this. No regrets. I'm glad I got it. I'm so glad I got it. I watch the movies like all the time. Yes. I can quote the movies. I can quote the movies. I'm always quoting one of the movies. It was your birthday, Fernando. Happy belated birthday. How was your birthday? Hope you had a great birthday. That's so fun. What'd you do for your birthday? Like, that's the best thing of my entire life. I love that for you. It was your birthday. Brain freeze. Water. For the brain freeze. I'm just like, blah. Who knows how many times I've watched all the movies over and over again. I get slipped away to a bottle of wine, like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine. Remember when I pulled up and said, get in the car, and then I canceled my plans just in case you called. Back when I was living for the hope of it all. Me behind the mall. Half-Blood Prince is hysterical. That movie is so funny. Obviously, all the books are like a million times better, but for what the movies are, I fucking love them. Farewell, Aragog, king of the Arachne. Your body will decay. And then, don't forget the pincers. No! Oh my hell. Fernando, you need to watch Daniel Radcliffe's scene from the latest episode of Miracle Workers. Just look up Daniel Radcliffe coming around the mountain dance. Jordan, I know you watched it because you responded in the group, Hogwarts group. It's so good. He's so iconic. I think that made my day a lot brighter. My morning was good. I should say that. My morning was good. Gryffindor. I love that. Gryffindor's good. I like all the houses. It's so funny. Like, it's probably the most iconic thing you will ever see. You really forget how talented Daniel Radcliffe actually is. Like, we all know he can dance. We all know he can sing. Like, you know all this stuff, and then you actually, like, watch him do it again in something, and you're like, holy shit, you're amazing. Like, why are you just amazing? It's just great. It's so funny. I probably watched it like 10 times today. Because I just can't get over it. It's hysterical. It's iconic. It's like, yes, get it. That's my life. Oh, this was on the. I was like, what the heck is this? Oh, this was on the. Today was kind of rough. Now it's better. Clearly. It's always a fun time to go live. Anything Taylor Swift's happening. Oh my gosh. Like, my heart always beats out of my chest anytime she posts anything new about her recordings, anything else that has to do with the albums. Anything. I lose my shit. My heart beats out of my chest. I'm like, oh my god, my queen. I think Red is gonna be the most, like if Fearless was nostalgic, I think Red's gonna feel like a whole other level of nostalgic because it was such. That album really defined my teen years, being 15 years old forward. I think on Friday the 13th, we're getting a single. Isn't that when, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together originally came out? Was August 13th, 2012? I feel like it was. So I think that's what we're getting on August 13th. Or we'll get. I'm kind of actually hoping. We get the 10-minute version of October first. But no, if we have to get We're Never Coming Back Together. We're Never Ever Getting Back Together. Because that was such like a different sound for her. That really was like a turning point. Like it just was different. Like no one, like after Speak Now, no one was expecting that. And it was like a really fun change. No, when Speak Now is re-released, I'm gonna fucking cry. That's when I will be bawling when it's released. I'll probably cry when I see the album. So I pre-ordered the digital copy, but I'm gonna go on November 19th and get it at Target. Cause the last time, here's what's funny. First time around, I pre-ordered Red off like the CD off the website. I didn't get it from Target. So this time I want to get it from Target. Because that's what I didn't do last time. I still have like I still have the sticker. I have my red wristband that came with it, and the little note that's from her. Love you too, Jordan. Love that you came and said hi. Let me get this. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, this is what came with it. So this binder, I just keep a lot of shit in here. So I'll show you. So when I pre-ordered her album, this is what it came with. Was this card, this note, the sticker that has never been taken off, and my red wristband that's somewhere. Actually, it's probably just in my drawer. Let's get it. Now I have to get it. Now I have to wear it. Yes! Okay. Like, this is the original from when I was 15. Now I'm 24. And I remember I cried when I got this. I was like, oh my god, I love her so much. And freaking sticker. Just, let's read it. Oh, hello. I appreciate the cool thing you did, buying the extra bonus package deal situation. You doing that immediately made me assume you are A, nice, and B, supportive. So thanks for being those things and for wanting more when it comes to red. Here's a poem. Roses are red, my album is too. Thank, thank you are, thank you, you are, thank you are awesome. Thank you, you are awesome. This one's for you. I cried. And I almost said tears again. Because she's just like, she's just, this has just always been Taylor. Like, she's just always been really just her. It's everything to me. So, my first concert ever is when I was 16, June 1st, 2013, Red Tour. That was my first concert I've ever been to. Yeah! You get to go dancing! 21's fun. I like being in my 20s because after you're 21, you just like get older. You just get to be able to do more things and enjoy life more. I feel like now you can drink if you drink. Now you can go to bars. I just like going dancing in clubs. I think that I don't drink, but I'll go with friends. They drink whatever. Yeah, Jordan. It's being re-released on November 19th. And then she released all the vault tracks today on what's on the vault tracks for the unreleased stuff. And I'm really excited. So when I get Red again, I'm literally just gonna bawl. I'm not prepared for it, but I'm really, really excited. The first thing I'm gonna listen to, because 8 years, right? Yeah, 8 years of waiting for the 10-minute version of All Too Well. That is the first thing I am listening to on the album. First thing. Because I have waited so long for that. Like, that is the very first thing I'm listening to, and I'm gonna cry, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, because ever since, it was probably like a year. No, it was like, yeah, I think it was like during the Red Tour when she did an interview and you said that she had the original 10-minute version of Red, and we were like, excuse me, there's a 10-minute of Red, sorry, 10-minute version of All Too Well. I'm like, there's a 10-minute version of All Too Well, and why don't we have this? And for years we've all been like, so where's the 10-minute version of All Too Well? So like, the fact she's actually giving it to us is really cool. She's really sweet for it. Because she really didn't, she didn't have to do that, but she's doing it. Like, she's cool. And then her journal entries of it in the Lover Deluxe journals that are her journal entries. I have all 4 of those. I read her journal entries all the time. This just reminds me. Okay, so I got this. I found this on eBay like 2 years ago. One of the journals I have. And it's one of her old school journals from Speak Now era. And I see this and I just want to cry because I love her so much. Like, and then my picture of Taylor Swift, I have 1989. Picture of her, the white top with the glasses going like this. I have so much Taylor Swift everything. Merch is unreal. CDs are unreal. Eventually, we're gonna be making a video. Here's my Taylor Swift merch this far. And then I just got when folklore, when the folklore merch was released for the anniversary. I got the or I got the Auroras and Sad Pros journal. It's really exciting. I'm a journal whore and I have all these journals. These have been used. These are still in the process. I love journals because I love writing, but like it's gonna take me forever to use all my journals. And then I keep buying journals, so I'm like, but it's fun. At least I know I have journals and I'll have some for a while to write in. I've been journaling every day since I was like 14. Like 14 and a half. This is my first journal that I got that I wrote in every single day. Almost literally daily journal, almost every single day. Like, this is like shit from when I was like 8th grade in here. Remember, my sister got me this for Christmas at Barnes and Noble. Forever, every time we went to Barnes and Noble, they had this for a while there. I was like, oh, it's my journal. And yeah, so this is tiled. I want to see, because if I am correct, in May 2012. Hold on just a minute. I'm looking to see if there's anything about We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together being released. July. Oh, please tell me. That would be way too iconic. But when I didn't acknowledge Harry Potter's birthday in 2012. Kendyl, how could you? I want to see what dates I have in here from August. Okay. I just want to see if I did. It's okay if I didn't. I'm just really curious. No, like seriously, I probably have that many journals too. So I put, yep, at the end of this, I said also Taylor Swift's new album is called Red, and it comes out October 22nd. I can't wait. Also, her new single came out. It's called We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. I really like it. Can't wait to hear the rest of the album. That's so pure. That's so pure. Oh my god, I'm like in tears. That's like. Because I remember, like, writing this. Like, I really do. I'm gonna cry. Aww. I'm really gonna cry. It's the sweetest thing. And I remember when Red came out. I know, like I'm gonna cry. I remember when Red came out that morning. I used to always take a Sharpie and write things on my arms. I wrote Taylor Swift, Red, 22 and 13 in black Sharpie before I went to school. Because I was so excited. I don't think I had anything the color red in my wardrobe at that time. So I was like, we have to do something. That's what I did. And I remember when Red came out as a single, when I Knew Your Trouble came out. I remember when State of Grace was the single. Like, I remember, like, those mornings, where I was, what I was doing, in my room, in my old house. It's crazy. 14-year-old Kendyl. Wait, no, that was 15-year-old Kendyl. Wait, no, yeah, that was 15-year-old Kendyl. Sorry. I got it when I was 14. But that journal entry was when I was barely 15. So at that point, I had been 15 for like a few months, like 3 months. So April. I had been 15 for 4 months. I'm like 24 for 4 months now. And it's almost like 10 years exactly. And it's just like, that album was really special and it literally defines my whole year of ninth grade perfectly. It just does. And everything I went through when I was like 15, 16. And beyond that, I'm just like, my baby girl. This is my baby girl. I should take a picture of this and be like, Taylor. Because I haven't seen anybody post this anywhere. Like, they probably, there are probably people who have it, but they just haven't thought about it. So, yeah. I have to take a picture. I'll find that again and take a picture of it. Because that's just special. I love that. You're nice. A, nice, and B, supportive. I love I appreciate the cool thing you did buying the extra bonus package deal situation. Like, I just hear her say that, like, that's just, like, how she is. I'm just like, my life has, like, literally been made. That'd be me. That would be me. That probably was me. No, anytime Taylor Swift is coming out with a new album, everyone, everyone heard about it from me. Everyone heard about it. Everyone heard. Have you listened to the new single? Have you done this? Have you submitted album artwork? Have you sang the track list? No, the fact Ronan is gonna be on Red this time around. Oh, Ronan is just. Oh, that's. I always cry when I listen to that song. It's such a good song. It's such a sad song. Well, the mom, his little kid died of cancer, and he was like 4, and it's like, I remember when she released that song, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be on Red Part 2. Red Part 2. That's what I call it. Taylor's version. Red, like, has defined. Now, I have said to one of my friends, one of my old friends, I said back in the day, like a few years ago, one of the questions was, if you were stuck on an island and you could only listen to one album, which album would that be? Like, out of any music, any artist, I'm like, probably Red by Taylor Swift. Like, because it's been such a big part of my life, and I don't get sick of her stuff. Like, that's how, like, much of a connection I've had with it. And it's really cool. I went to private school for a few years, and I totally went to private school for a few years. So I went to private school 6th, 7th, part of 8th grade. So it was that. So actually, this journal was when I got this journal a month before, for Christmas, a month before I switched to public school, 8th grade. So I went to public school, in junior high, my second semester, 8th grade, and I made friends. Reconnected with old friends I went to school with in the past. And, like, it's taken off from there. No, I went to private school. I totally went to private school, I know what you mean. No, but it was like a tiny ass. How small is your private school? My private school was so small that we had 4 8th graders and 4 7th graders in my junior high class in 7th grade. And there were still only like 4 8th graders. When I was in 8th grade, there was like 12. Cause I remember because my 5th, 6th grade class, the kids who were the 5th graders I was in 5th and 6th grade class with, there was like a ton of them. No, there was only like 4 6th graders too, when there was like all the 5th graders in the 5th, 6th grade class. Yours was big. Mine was like tiny ass private school. I've been to like I feel like that's kind of like the classic, like really small, really like tight knit. I love my teachers. I'm still friends with these kids to this day, honestly. Like I keep in touch with them. It was a great experience, but uniforms. So no, and I went to charter school in Arizona for my senior year, American Leadership Academy. Your girl knows the drill with uniforms. Your girl knows the drill with uniforms. So it's funny seeing people out when I started working, having to wear uniforms, tuck my shirt in, whatever. I was like, I've already had to do this. This is nothing. And I was like, oh my god, I hate this. I'm like, I've been prepared. I'm like, I've been trained for this. Being in private school and charter school. Yeah, no, my private school was called Ivy Hall Academy. It's bigger now. I think they have a high school now. Like it's really grown. Yeah, no, there's a high school for it now. I'm pretty sure the the small original building is still there, and then the new high school is just for the high school kids. Because I've looked it up recently. My teacher, who was the math teacher and was my junior high teacher, Mrs. Simpson, I'm grateful that a ton of the kids who I went to school with were just funny. Like you get some strict Mormon kid, like it was a mix. It was like a healthy mix of like Mormon kids and not Mormon kids. It was overall Christian school, whatever. But like it was just like so fucking chill. Like all the kids were pretty fucking chill. Public school is fun because you get to wear what you want. But I do like how being at a private school really helped my education, really helped me learn better. Because growing up with Asperger's syndrome was hell, and I didn't learn like anything in elementary school. Really didn't. I didn't start learning shit until like really learning shit until like I was homeschooled 5th grade. My mom was teaching me, and then I went to private school 6th grade, and I really got the one-on-one time I really needed. So I'm grateful for the education I was provided because I was able to do all these. I was able to write essays. I was able to do all this shit that like nobody knew how to do, and had a really hard time in 9th grade with. And I was like, why are y'all having a hard time here? And it really helped me get better at math. Okay, I'm gonna get to bed now because I'm getting really tired. But thank you for being here, Fernando. Jordan, if you're still here, thank you for coming. Everyone else watching, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Anyone who's watching this later, you should subscribe to my channel, because why not? Let's be friends. Bye! College isn't scary.